Okay, so I just wanted to start having these meetings once a week, just to like kind of touch base with you guys and see how you guys are doing through the week. So I'm gonna have the chat open so you guys can type in the chat. These kids. You guys can type in the chat, but like I just wanted to cover some things because like I know this business is hard, and I know it's not hard, not necessarily hard, but I can't figure out what I'm trying to say, but it's, you know what I mean? Like, it can be very discouraging sometimes. And I just wanted to like let you guys know some tips of what I do throughout the day, because obviously I'm pretty busy with twins. And, you know, I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I do like clean my house every day. Like, I know that's not like number one, but so I just want to like share how I make it work throughout the day, and hopefully it gives you some tips. I know we're all different, but so I want you guys to type in the chat too what you got, if you guys have any tips or anything, because I know a lot of you work, a lot of you stay home, so we're just all different. So that's kind of just where I want to touch base at. So, and then I wanted to like talk to you guys about why I have not given up yet, because this business does work, guys. Like, if you stay consistent and put in the work and communicate with us and everything, sending every screenshot. I sent every screenshot to Sabrina and Courtney when I first started. And like, to me, that's how I got all my DTs and all my LCs, and stop. That's how I got started and got to sign you guys up. And I just believe in you guys so much. Like, I wouldn't have signed you guys up if I didn't, you know what I mean? Like, you guys are all so worthy of this opportunity, and it's just so amazing what it can do for you. Like, we get paid on the 15th, that's Monday. That's in between my husband's paychecks, and just the fact that I'm able to help him out with that from working from my phone is just amazing to me. And so I'm gonna cover like I said, where what I do throughout the day. So first thing when I wake up, sorry, my kids. First thing when I wake up, the very first thing that I do is I sit on the couch with my girls and I listen to a podcast. I listen to the Empower Her podcast, and I am obsessed with Jade's podcast because I feel like I can relate to her a lot because she's a mom and everything. So that's the first thing I do every morning, because if I don't, I'm not going to be 100% for my business, for my kids, for my whole life. So if I don't sit down and get my mindset right every day, which is so, so important for this business, because you're talking to so many people and you're going to come across that one that isn't nice to you, or, you know, you come across that and you just need that to be able to continue to be able to do it. Stay down and just keep your mind right. And then one big thing that this company is really helping me with is my relationship with God. So I don't know, everybody has different religions or whatever, but that's the second thing I do. I pray about my business, because to me, that's just a really big thing now. So then that's usually, I'll look at the chat whenever we're gonna like have some questions, so sorry. The next thing I do is I put up my life post. And guys, you want to get a life post up every day. And you can copy Jade's, you can copy Sabrina's, you can copy Courtney's, you can copy mine. I'm still working on getting mine really good, but you know what I mean? Because that shows that you're open for business, and that shows consistency, and everyone's going to be like, oh, she didn't stop yet. oh, what is this that she's doing? You know what I mean? So then you just get that life post up, get a good picture, get a good picture up with it. I use old pictures all the time. I don't look good every day to take a picture, trust me. If I, like, this is probably the best I've looked all week and my hair is crazy. And sometimes those kind of pictures are good. You know what I mean? Like showing how you work from home, that you get to work in your PJs and you get to work on your couch with your hair up in a bun and not have to worry about it. You know what I mean? So that's the big thing that I try to get up first thing in the morning. Then I post on my stories. And guys, there's a whole power hour on this that I think I sent most of you guys, that you can work your whole business in an hour. You can break it up. Like, that's what I do. And then, so I post on my stories. I post of me. I didn't do this when I first started, and I really regret not doing it when I first started. I post me making my coffee. I post me making my celery juice. You know what I mean? Because that shows that I'm actually using the products. And if you guys don't have your samples yet, or you didn't get your shopping spree yet, just post a picture of you and your coffee cup with regular coffee in it. I've done it. I'm sure a lot of people have done it. So that's the next thing. And then I put up a few like stories from Telegram about the products and everything. And then guys, that's what I mean. Like, it might seem like because I'm constantly on that I'm working the business all day, but I'm not. Then I go clean my house or something, or spend some time with my girls. And then I'll check my messages. Okay, I lied. I do check my messages first thing in the morning because I usually have some from the night before. Then I sit down and what do I do then? Oh, when the girls are eating lunch, I go on and I add 50 people at a time on Facebook. Chelsea has told me that that will get me in Facebook jail, but I've been testing it every day, and I'm still not in Facebook jail, but you know, I might be one day. So like, you want to add like 20 people on Facebook, and then when they accept it, one thing that I do is I message them and I say, hey, thanks for accepting my request. I hope you're having a great day. I love your page. Or if they have kids, I'll say, your kids are so cute. Come on.
Give them some gummies. Let them stick them to the wall again.
So then I interact with them. So when I do message them, they're not like, oh, this girl just added me for no reason. You know what I mean? Or for her business, to promote her business. So you want to interact with them before you message them, for sure. And then I go over to Instagram and I follow 50 people. 50 is like my number for some reason. It works for me. So if you find that number that works for you during the day, I know Chelsea's is 20. So, and then I interact on Instagram. I go and like pictures, or if I get a new follower, I go and like their most recent picture. So that just shows, like, I think that just goes to show like that we are a lifestyle business, and that we, you know, we're showing a lifestyle, not just cold messaging them. Hold on. Mommy. You okay? Okay. She fell. So that just shows we're not cold messaging them. And then I've been doing this also. I put up a product post. Like yesterday I did the cleanse and it got a lot of hits. But you just don't want to do that every day. You don't want to post the products on your page every day because that looks scammy. Does that make sense? You want to do it in your story, because then after 24 hours it disappears and it's not stuck on your page. So then same thing again. I go and play with my girls, or I get something done around the house, and then I get on, and Usually around between 4 and 5 is when I start sending out my messages for HAPs. I don't know why. Everyone might be different, but at night I seem like I get the most responses for my HAPs. Hold on. Okay, hold on, please.
All right.
That's just
Well.
when,
I was gonna say I wanted to say something while you're doing that, if that's okay.
yeah.
Okay. So, all right. I know my camera's off. But I noticed like later. I don't know how everyone else is. Like Jess said, I get most of my haps up around like 6:30 to like 10:30. I don't know how anyone else is. But I've noticed I had people comment on, or not comment. I've had people message me saying, "Well, your page looks spammy." If you post a product post and it doesn't get any attention, make sure you go and delete it, because then it's just sitting there getting no attention and taking up room on your space, causing your Facebook page to look like spam. Sabrina actually told me that. She's like, if you post an interactive post and it doesn't get many like comments, likes, or whatever, delete it and then just repost it later that day. I've noticed that helps your page not be so spammy. I also post like my host post, like my graduation. I think I told some of you I posted like post comment your graduation year below, and I'll message you for a chance to win $75. I also put that on my story because more people see your story than your actual newsfeed. I've noticed that too. I don't know if anyone else has, but the story pops up at the top of all your friends' screen. Unlike your newsfeed, only like, I think she said like 3% of your Facebook friends see posts. So I always put the posts that I put on my page on my story, except for my life posts because they can tend to be long, especially if I steal them from Jess. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, and that's exactly right. That's what I was going to say. So, yeah, everything she said was so correct. And so that's just how you want to do it. You know what I mean? If you don't get a lot of attention on it, delete it. Because most likely only 3% saw it. That's why I don't stress anymore about asking people multiple times to post a status for me. Because one, they're getting another entry, and two, different people are going to see that. Because like Chelsea said, only 3% of their friends are going to see your post. And then guys, another thing, when you do get haps up, oh, you okay? No, okay. When you do get haps up, go back and go back and comment on them. Post a GIF or whatever those are called. I don't know if that's what they're called. But can someone help me out? Is that what they're called?
They're called GIFs.
GIFs.
I mean, either way works too. I mean, memes, memes, or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Post those. But, and then that brings it back up so people can see it. You know what I mean? It pops it back up. Are you okay?
Another thing I noticed, like a day or two after I say thank you, I will also post like a result picture in the comments. And then I've noticed that also gets a lot of attention.
Yeah, exactly. Posting anything will bring it back up to the top to people's news feed. And then they're going to see that. And if they didn't see it the night before, it's new to them. So then once I get my hat messages out, that's when I start, I go back to my haps that I had posted before. I comment on them, and then I check to make sure I didn't miss anyone who would have commented on it and wanted information. I noticed that's a big thing because I do miss a lot because I don't go back and see if they accept it. Say I sent them a friend request at night, and then the next morning I get 5 new friend requests that were accepted. I don't see it. So I don't know. Other people might, but that's just me. So I have to go back and make sure that I message them. I know my kids are bad. They're not bad. They're just in a stage. Terrible twos. But So like that's one thing that I just really wanted to touch on, like the life posts, and you want to get at least 10 haps up a day. It might seem hard, but it's not. And if you send 30 messages out, like say in the afternoon, and nobody messages back, that evening, go back and send 30 more messages. You know what I mean? Like you can't get discouraged. If I would get discouraged and give up, I would have given up a long time ago, guys. But that's the thing, I don't, because I listen to the self-development. I show up for the Zooms, and I know everyone has a different schedule, so don't anyone think it's like targeted against them, but there's so many Zooms that you can make it work, you know what I mean? And I know everyone works and has different lives, so trust me. But showing up to the Zooms and just being on with our whole big team and hyping each other up, guys, is what keeps me going. Messaging you guys every morning is what keeps me going, because when it comes down to it, I signed you guys up to help change your lives, not just for me. You know what I mean? Like, I love seeing you guys succeed, and I love when you guys tell me that you got an LC or a DT, or heck, that you got 10 haps up. That makes me so happy. And like, you know, it's just, I signed you guys up because I believe in you guys so much. And if we all do these steps, like, we can take this team like triple diamond, guys. That's what I want to do. Like, the comments keep getting me distracted, sorry. That's what I want, guys. I'm never going to give up on you guys, because I'm not going to give up on myself with this business. It's changed my life. Like, I say all the time how much more confident I am, because when I had my girls, I got into like a funk, because I was so used to working, and now, okay, I'm just a mom who stays home. But this business has helped so much with that, and I just love to see how many lives it changes. Getting a little emotional. How many lives it can change, and I want that for you guys so much. A lot of you I know personally. Kayla, I went to high school with. My sister's on this team. I don't know Lisa personally, but my sister knows her. Like, we're all real people, guys, and I'm just like you guys, but showing up every day and communicating and just giving it your all, even when you get discouraged, because trust me, like I said, I get discouraged. I message Chelsea, Sabrina, and I'm like, I'm having a bad day, but I don't ever let you guys know that. I mean, I let Chelsea know, but she's kind of my vent buddy sometimes. But
We live like 2 minutes away from each other, so like.
yeah. And yeah, like Chelsea said, this is the greatest yes she's ever said. You know, you make so many friends from this business, and the fact that we can make an income from our phone during this time is amazing. So I just really wanted to get on and let you guys know that, like, how much I believe in you guys, because I know I send messages. I look forward to sending you guys messages all the time, and I know I've been slacking off on them, but I just don't want to overdo it for you guys, if that makes sense. I don't want you guys to think I expect so much out of you, because I know that we do all have different schedules. I just, you know, communication and the consistency, and like, when I see you guys post live posts, that makes me so happy. You know what I mean? Because it means, please be careful. You know what I mean? So I just really wanted to, I'm going to start having these team meetings probably once a week. And they might be a little different. Maybe we'll do a working one week and see how that goes. I know I was trying to do that with the other Jess, but then the end of the month kind of happened, and it just, they kind of got, not forgot about, but I'm willing to do that. I mean, just as long as you guys are okay with my crazy kids, I'm totally okay with getting on and working with you guys, because I want us all to succeed. I want I want to post all your pictures on my story when it says you're ruby and emerald and diamond. Like, I can't wait to do that for all you guys, and it will happen. With the mindset that it will happen, it will happen. I never thought when I signed up that I would be where I am today, but like, I am. And I'm gonna go farther, and I want to take you guys with me because like I said, I believe in you guys so much. And so let me see, I forget what else I wanted to talk about. I got a little lost, but that's okay. Oh, just the communicating, guys. Send every screenshot. I have no problem. It might take me a little while to answer you guys if I'm doing something, but I have no problem helping you guys. And if I don't know the answer, Sabrina or Courtney will. You know what I mean? Like, I'm still learning with you guys. And so, like, your chats help me learn a lot. Like, Kayla had one about the wraps, and I've never sold a wrap in my life. And then, you know, Sabrina knew what to say. Stop, Riley. So send every screenshot, blow it up. I will get back to you as soon as I can and help you. That's what I'm here for, to help you guys. And like I said, you know, it might take an hour for me to get back to you, but those people will wait. They will wait. Trust me. I leave people on red if I need a question answered for an hour sometimes, and that's okay. Because if they'll understand. They will understand. So, Riley, you're getting the laptop all sticky. So now I just wanted to, if anybody has any questions while we're on, or if they can, if you have any questions, or if you want to say anything about if you think something will help someone, or if you want to share how you do something, please do. Because like I said, we're all learning this together. So if you want to put them in the chat, or if you want to unmute yourself, if you can unmute yourself, I don't know if I have to do it or.
No, they can unmute themselves. I just unmuted myself.
Okay.
I was like, let me test it.
I didn't know you were on.
Check. Yeah, I was on. I'm working my vet tech job because I'm doing it from home. So we have a phone, and I answer calls for the clinic. So
Oh, okay.
I multitask. It's my favorite thing to do. No, but I love that. I love everything you said, and I think it's very easy to get into the flow of how life used to be, right? Wake up, go to work, take care of the kids, you know, go grocery shopping, do this, do that, watch Netflix. Like, you get into that cycle that's just what you know. That's just what you know because you're programmed to know about that. And we talked about this last night on the Destination Diamond Zoom, that myself, Allie, Haley, and Murphy were on, and we program ourselves. We've been programmed this entire time to get up, go to work, you know, pack your lunch, pack the kids' lunch, bring them to school, or, you know, take the bus to work, or whatever your life looks like. You are programmed that way. So when you add a business that is yours, that you are an entrepreneur for, you have to now reprogram your life to fit this business in. Because what happens if you don't feed your kids or feed your dogs? Bad things, right? They won't do good. And that's the same thing for your business. If you don't feed your business, if you don't take care of your business, it's not going to grow, and it's not going to be strong, and it's not going to be healthy. So we have to learn, like I had to learn how to reprogram my life when I started, because I started this business. And I mean, granted, when I started, I was doing dialysis, 3-4 nights a week. So I was stuck to a machine for 3.5 hours to 4 hours. And you guys know that me being stuck to that machine, I still found excuses to not pick up my phone and work my business. I did. And I'll be the first one to admit it. I made excuses. I don't feel good. I feel nauseous, or my blood pressure is really low, or, You know, I just want to watch this one show on Netflix while I'm on dialysis. And I allowed myself to use that as an excuse, but it only hurt me, because I could have reprogrammed my life to work my business while doing dialysis treatments. And when I reprogrammed it and when I fit it in to like 3 hours on the machine, okay, first hour I would take to myself because I had to get accustomed to the numbers and the fluid taking off and my blood pressure and the medicine that they were giving me. I had to get acclimated to it. So the first hour of dialysis, I would read a book or I would watch TV or something that didn't require me to do anything, because I always felt sick at the beginning. And then hour number 2, I would focus on sending messages, or I would focus on checking in with my team. And then hour number 3, it would be something else, you know? So I know that my life looks different than yours, and as it should, because we are not the same, and we shouldn't be the same. We don't have to be the same. That's the best part about this business, and it's all walks of life. It's everybody so diverse. Like, my path, my journey should not look like yours. It shouldn't. It just shouldn't, you know? Like, we can have similarities, like Yami just said, like you can have moms, college students, couples, single, whatever it is, high school, college, like whatever it is. It can be similar, but you're not supposed to be exact. The way that you work your business isn't supposed to look like the way that I work mine, because we are not the same person. So the way I work my business shouldn't be the way you work your business. You should just be doing the same things that I do, the way that you find fit for your life. That's the whole point. That's why everything that we do is so duplicatable. That's why we have the same exact templates for certain things, because it's so simple. It's so simple. And then when we're having in-depth conversations with people, that's when we shine through. That's when our personality comes out. That's when we change the scripts, you know? But when we're getting host to post up, we're not going to change. We're not going to, fix it if it ain't broke. We're going to send TFX host to post because it's not broken. Why are we going to fix it? Why are we going to tweak that? No, it's great. It works awesome. If you find that it's not working for you, yes, let's change it. Let's switch it up. Let's do hair, skin, and nails, or let's do a weight loss one. Let's do a cleanse one, then we can figure it out. But Jess has really, really big goals and dreams, not only for herself, but for her team. And she already said that she's going triple diamond. Do you know what that means? That means that there's somebody under her that she's going to help go double diamond. That's an average of $4,000+ a month. And then she's going to help 2 people go diamond. That's an average of $2,000 a month. So in order for Jess to go triple, she needs to take the people that want to go with her. And whether that's you or it's not you, that doesn't decipher the point that Jess is going, right? We established that already. Jess is going. She wants you to go with her. She wants you to be the one that's claiming that spot. She wants you to be the double diamond or the diamond on her team. And then not to mention, a double diamond has a diamond under them and an emerald. And then each of those diamonds have an emerald and a ruby. That's a lot of life changing right there. That's a lot of life changing. So like I said, we want you guys to go with us, and we want to give you all the tools, all the training. You don't have to get on every Zoom. We send you every Zoom so that way we're doing our job as a leader to know that things are happening. We're not sending things to you to be like, you need to get on. We understand that sometimes you can't get on. There's recordings. We record everything. Literally, we record everything. You can go to YouTube and you can search any of the recordings and you will find it. Jade's YouTube channel is the holy mother grail of YouTube trainings. All the Destination Diamonds on Jade's YouTube. All of her Instagram trainings on her YouTube. Everything is on her YouTube. So even though we blow up the chats with Zooms, with trainings, with this, with that, it's because we want you guys to be informed. We want you to know that there are things happening. How would we be as leaders if we didn't tell you that stuff was happening? We had to tell you. That's the whole point of us being leaders, is we have to tell you, or else we're not doing a very good job. But I love that. I love everything you said, Jess. I think it was really, really good. You did a great job. Anybody else have anything to add?
I do. So I wanted to go back to the kind of like the roller coaster thing that we were talking about earlier. I put it in the chat. But you are going to have those times that you're not always going to get 3 customers that day or that week. Yes, you know what I mean? Like, you have to keep going, even if you have those dry spells, because that's the times that you should be pushing and keep going. And that's just the devil trying to tempt you. You know what I mean? Trying to hold you back. You just have to keep going. You just have to keep pushing. Keep planting those seeds. If like one seed doesn't work, go plant some more. You know, there's always something out there. So that's what I wanted to say.
Yeah, and guys, when you get those dry spells and you feel like giving up, you just have to remember your why you started. Like mine are my girls. They are what makes me be able to be at home.
No, she froze. She frozen for anybody else? Because she's so frozen for me. Like, I cannot see her or hear her.
She's frozen.
Oh, there she is. She's back.
I don't know what happened. But just think of that why, and that will keep you going. Trust me. Every time I've wanted to give up, I've thought of my why, and that's what keeps me going.
Yeah, 100%.
So.
How are you going to sit there and be like, okay, I joined this reason because XYZ, right? You know, input whatever reason why you joined this. And then you're like, oh, well, I'm going to quit because of X, Y, and Z. Well, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
That just doesn't make any sense. Like, you started because of that. That can't be the reason why you quit. This business is built. This business is legitimately built to not quit. Like, you don't have to quit this business. You can literally start this business. I've had a time where I didn't work my business for like 3 months. That was it was a year and a half ago, I think. I didn't work my business for 3 months. And guess what? I picked up my phone one day and I started working my business again. You know what I mean? Like, this business is always there. It's always going to be there. It's never going to go anywhere. You guys just have to decide every day that you are going to work it and that you are going to make it somewhat of a priority, right? Because what if you spent money and you put a down payment on a salon or on a storefront? Are you just going to decide one day, I don't feel like it, there's no customers coming in, I'm just not going to go to work? That doesn't make any sense. But it's easy for people to quit this because it's from your phone. You have no attachment to it. You know what I mean? Until you root yourself in your why and why you're doing this. Oh, that's a helicopter. It's really low. Do you guys hear it? It's so loud. Go away. Go. Dogs are like, what is that? It's a helicopter. It's a helicopter. Yeah. But yeah, like, imagine you guys spent like $10,000 on a loan to open up your own business storefront, and then one day you don't get any customers or you don't get any, traction in your front door, and you're like, oh, never mind, shut the doors, we're shutting down. That doesn't make any sense. You don't do that. That doesn't make any sense. So you will have times, and I'm just telling you this, like Yami and like Jess said, you will have times that are difficult. We're telling you this now so you can be prepared and it doesn't hit you like a ton of bricks when it happens. You will have times that you want to give up. You will have times that you are contemplating quitting. You will. We're telling you. It's not a matter of if or when, or why. It's a matter of when it's going to happen. I'm telling you it's going to happen. So you're already preparing yourself to overcome it and push through the fire and walk through the fire. That is the strongest place to be, is walking through the fire. That's where you grow. That's where you learn about yourself. That's where big things start happening, is when you're walking through the fire. Not like, it's too hot, I don't want to go. You're limiting yourself. You're blocking yourself right then and there.
Can I say something?
Go ahead, Chelsea.
Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. I'm 2 months in. I'm charted for Ruby. I just have to get the volume now. I was contemplating on quitting, but then I remember my first paycheck. It was only like $20.75, guys. $20, but that $20 made me not have to choose between getting diapers, milk, bread. Like, I could get all of that for my kid. Like, it felt so good. So, like, that's another, like, why. Why did I do this? So I don't have to choose between putting diapers on my son's butt or feeding us. Like, greatest yes I've ever said. And, like, I just had all my teeth pulled, and yet I still showed up for Zooms. I still got my haps up. Like, my world has been twisted, like, this full, like, 360, and I still showed up, and I'm still here. And I'm going Ruby this month. It's going to happen. I can feel it.
Yes, you are, Chelsea. Yes, you
Yep.
are. I mean, and you guys think about it, right? Chelsea's like, I only made $20. Would she have made that $20 if she didn't say yes to this business? No, she wouldn't have. She wouldn't have had that $20 to even begin with. So yeah, we say, oh, my check was only $20. My check was only $15. My check was only $50. Yeah, but you would have had zero if you had said no to this business.
$20 for 3 days, actually. So, like, that's pretty
so
good.
That's
Because I thought,
actually really, really
yeah,
good compared to
yeah.
a lot of people. But like, yeah, Chelsea worked really, really hard in the last 3 days of the month when she signed up. So that's why she got a $20 paycheck, you know? But that's the whole point, is that your check gets bigger and bigger. This is residual income, guys. You have to decide whether you're going to be a coin pusher or you're going to be an entrepreneur. Are you going to be that coin pusher that puts in that quarter, works their 9 to 5, gets paid that minimum wage, and then goes in, clocks in again, and then goes in and clocks in again, goes in and clocks in again? Or are you going to have that entrepreneurial mindset of, I'm going to work, and then get paid over and over and over again? This business is residual. Each customer that you sign up, they order for at least 3 months, if not more. So a one-time action that you did by signing one customer, you're going to get paid 3 times for it. So imagine if you duplicate that, if you triple that, if you quadruple that. That's a lot. And then you grow a team and you show them how to do the same thing that you were taught. That's money. That's money that you are making and that you are showing how other people can make it. And they're making it with you. It's literally that. It's that simple. It's that simple. People that are coin pushers, that's okay. They can do that. They want to, but they can do that. But I personally, I'm not a huge fan of like clocking in for a set amount of time that someone else thinks that I'm worth, and then doing it over and over and over again, when I can be in my own house, wrapped up in a blanket, talking to you guys and making money. That's never, it's never going to compare. It's never going to compare. Jess can be at home with her daughters, right? Jess can be at home with her daughters, and instead of having to go, you know, not to say that this business has done that, but like, she doesn't have to worry about going back to work and missing out on her daughter's life. Do you know what I mean? It's just that different mindset. I mean, I don't have kids. So I can't speak on that. But I can speak on my days that I spend by the pool, or that I spend volunteering at the aquarium, or that I spend volunteering at dog shelters, because I don't have to go to work. You know, it's just like, it's just a different mind. It's whatever you guys want to do. If you have kids, you have kids. I don't have kids. I have dogs. So I have dogs, you know, so I spend my time with them most of the time and I love it. But there's nothing wrong with working a job. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I worked as a vet tech. I still work. I do online stuff for them. But like, you'll never catch me going back into work for like a 9 to 5. Like, I'll never do that ever again. Why would I do that? Why would I do that if I can just do it here with you guys and be on my own schedule, on my own time, you know, and not have to follow anybody else's? So the possibility is there, and I'm very, very proud of every single one of you. If you guys did not catch the Destination Diamond Zoom last night, definitely watch it. It was so good. You're going to hear from so many amazing ladies. I spoke on it last night too, so you'll have like a familiar face talking. But the other girls are absolutely amazing as well. One's a college, Jesus Christ. One's a college student, and then the other one, she's married, and then I think the other one's a college student too. So it's a bunch of different walks of life, but I loved it. It was great. Let me answer this phone before they freak out.
No.
So I think that's all that I wanted to cover, unless you guys have any more questions. And like, I just told you guys how I work my business every day, but like Sabrina said, you don't have to do it that way. Like, I know, I forget, one of the Zooms, someone just worked it in the evening when she got home from her full-time job. So you know what I mean? I just wanted to tell you guys how I did it every day, just like for a little, can't think right now, like a little idea of how I do it with 2 crazy kids. And that's what I mean, we're all different. Like, you got, some have jobs, some have kids, some don't. I don't want you guys to think like that's how you have to do it. If you're showing up every day and you're putting in the work, that's all that matters. And it's just, I don't know why I can't think right now. Like, what I mainly wanted to get on and say is tonight, or yeah, whatever. Okay, I'm getting all out of sorts. Is I want you guys to succeed so bad. And like, I want to be able to do whatever I can for that, because I have to kind of start putting my own, not my own success, but like, I want to be able to help you guys do it and put my all into you guys. And if you guys are ready to go, then
I think she's frozen.
and not, even if it's not for the business. So yeah. Did anyone have any questions or anything?
Jess, you froze at the point where you said you want, if they're ready to go. That's where you froze, is if you're ready to go. So
If you guys are ready to go, I'm ready to go.
yes, I knew it was something along the lines of that. Love it.
So,
Love it, love it, love it.
so yeah, I think I'm going to start doing these every Thursday. And like I said, they might be just one day we get on and all work together. Just so we're all as a team. So,
Yeah, and definitely, like, if Jess is gonna do these weekly, you guys feel free to come with questions, feel free to come with experiences, feel free to tell us about what's going on in your business and what's working and what you feel like you need help with. Like, this is a safe space for you guys. So we want you to know that, you know, you guys are on a huge team, right? We're on a huge team. But each little part has an intricate little family. So like, this is everybody on Jess's team. So like, I mean, not everybody, but the people that showed up, you know what I mean? So, and those are the people that matter, are the people that show up. And I'm just going to say this over and over again. The people that matter are the ones that show up. Okay. So as you're growing, you'll notice that too. And as you're becoming a leader, you'll notice that. Okay. You got to put your energy and your love into people that are showing up and that want this as bad as you do. Okay. So what I would do is figure out what you want to accomplish this month. What do you want to accomplish this month? And let us know. What do you want? How much money do you want to make this month? How much do you want in your paycheck next month? And we will tell you how to do it, because I've done it. Yami's done it. Jess has done it. We've done it. Okay. Jess went Ruby in her first month. Yami's Emerald. She brought her boyfriend's account. Boyfriend, or are you guys married? Like, I always forget. And I'm just like, I don't know. Your hubby, she brought her hubby's account Ruby. So we know, like I went double diamond last month. I brought my mom's account diamond the month before. So we know how to do the things. We know what we're doing. So pick our brains, tell us, tell me what you guys, we're here for that. We're here to give you all the good deets. Okay. That's why we're here. But I think this is great. Bring questions, bring experiences, bring talks that you want to have, because that's important. It's important to have an open conversation. We can talk at you all day and all night. I can talk all day. You guys know this about me. I can talk all day. But that's not the point. The point is having a conversation and talking to you guys, and it being about community and about everybody's voice being heard. And we want you guys to be heard. You know what I mean? We want to know that we care about you guys. But I absolutely love this, and I think this is a great idea going forward. And I'm very, very happy for all of you guys. I can't wait. So let me know, what do you guys want this month? Text it in your Telegram chats. Be like, I want to make $200. I want to make $500. Okay, we're going to show you how to do it. Let's go. Guns a-blazing, let's go. We're going forth, okay? Because we know how to do it. We've all done it. So I think that's great.
All right. I think it went really good. So
I do.
yeah, just send it in your chat, guys. And then there's another 8 o'clock Zoom. Oh, my kid's calling someone. There's a 8 o'clock Zoom tonight, and Yaya, is that her name? She's doing it.
Yeah, posting it.
Yeah, so it'd be awesome if you guys could get on and support her. And we can all work together and either do a power hour or get haps up, and it'll be fun. So,
Well,
all
well,
right.
thank you, Jess. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
No.
All right. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.